Hello Sagittarius, and welcome back to my channel, Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. Anything you need to know about my channel is listed in the description box below. You can go ahead and check it out. I've been getting a lot of messages about wish fulfillment, receiving abundance, new opportunities. There is still a lot of relationship energy, but I wanted to tune in and kind of do career and finance, just because of all of the good luck and the balancing of the scales and everything that's been coming out in meditations. Also, a couple of big dates coming up is November 19th, December 3rd, and December 21st. So you can keep those dates in mind. We are going to use the Light Seers Tarot, and we are going to clarify with the Crow Tarot. So Sagittarius, let's see. What do you need to know about your career and finance at this time? The Hermit. You're trying to gain some sort of clarity, trying to figure out what direction, what it is that you really want to do. You're learning some sort of truth about yourself. You may be taking time away, kind of taking more time to yourself, time to meditate. This is about going within and discovering what it is what your truth is, what it is that you really desire. And that is card number 9, and that card, number 9 is usually about persevering, almost being at the end of something. So Sagittarius, you have the Justice card, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So this to me is talking about Sagittarius. You're worrying, you're having sleepless nights, you're constantly thinking about how you're juggling your responsibilities, your finances, and you're really hoping to find some sort of justice, some sort of balance. But the big message that I'm getting here is, in order to find balance, in order to bring in what it is that you're looking for, you need to stop focusing on all of the negative energies, fear, worry, doubt, and you have to start finding the silver lining. You need to, a lot of times they say, a lot of times we have to work at a job while we're trying to build our dreams, and it can be a struggle, and a lot of times you can get very unhappy in the job that you're doing and you forget why you're doing it, so remember why you're doing the job, because you're doing it because you're getting the resources so you can build your own dream instead of always building somebody else's dream. So if you want to balance the scales, and this is also recognizing where, all of the things that are juggling, where can you delegate, where can you pass off some of your worries, and is there some of the things that you're juggling, are they even yours to juggle? Is there, can you're off, a lot of times they say, when you have to clean the house and you have to do this and you have a lot of menial responsibilities, daily responsibilities, Sometimes if you can hire somebody, if you can hire a housekeeper, or if you can, and it's always been a myth that only rich people have housekeepers. And it's part of, that's partly why rich people have housekeepers, is because they hire people to do certain jobs so that it frees them, it gives them more space to focus on what they're building, what they're creating. So you have to find some clarity on how to balance everything that you're juggling, all of your responsibilities. Where can you get outside help, outside support, so that it's not all a burden on you? If you're struggling to figure out your finances, maybe you're that's not something you're good at. Oftentimes, if you can find somebody to help you do that, and there's a lot of people out there that you just have to start being resourceful. You have to be willing to receive help. You have to be willing to delegate things that aren't yours back to the people they belong to. This is a time about ending codependencies and people becoming, each and every one of us, taking responsibility for our own lives and making necessary changes and putting in the necessary effort to balance out our situations, to overcome the fear, the doubt, the worry. Like they say, manifestation goes where your energy flows. So if you're constantly worrying about all of the things that you're juggling, all of the things that you're trying to do, then you can't see how to bring in balance. You can't see, you're so focused on the problem that you can't see any solutions. So start looking for solutions rather than focusing so much on the problem. Start finding the things that can go right, the silver lining, rather than always focusing on everything that can go wrong. And also, make sure that what you're juggling is yours to juggle. And if you need assistance in figuring all of this out, don't be afraid to ask. Even asking your spirits, asking your guides, meditating, really going inwards and getting the answer. And I can tell you that the answers do come. For instance, my husband was sick, and I didn't really know exactly what I needed to do, but I know I have family in the medical community. So I had sat down and asked Spirit, what do I need to do? And they told me to call certain people in the family, and I called them and they just lined everything up. Everything happened, bing, bang, boom. They live a little farther away, and they were, going to bring down some things to assist him, but they couldn't get there right away. So I had asked again, Spirit, how can we make this happen quicker? And boom, I got a phone call from somebody who was going to be in their area, and they were able to bring everything for us. So, you have to listen to the guidance. Be willing to reach out to people. Be willing to let people assist you. And we're just going to clarify some of this. We're going to clarify the Hermit, Sagittarius. Whoa. And the Hermit is being clarified with the Death card. So again, and I believe this you know, this has a lot to do with our perception, how we see things, how, you know, if you, Sagittarius, if you are a very independent person, you like to do things on your own. So, you know, maybe you need to change your perception about reaching out and receiving help from other people. But this is some sort of an end of a cycle. And you have to go inward and really think about what it is that you want moving forward, and what changes you're willing to make. What cycles are you willing to end? What cycles are you aware of that you keep repeating? But this is about a death, a rebirth. It's like a second chance at something, a do-over. So, you know, but you need to clarify, in a sense, what that is for you. What is it that isn't working for you, Sagittarius, anymore? Let me clarify the Justice card. And the Justice card is being clarified by the Queen of Cups. So again, the Queen of Cups is often looking inward. She's looking for guidance, for support. She's trying to, you know, scry for the future, to see the future, or to see, you know, she's always seeking some sort of guidance. So again, in order to bring balance, in order to, you know, break the cycle, you need to allow others to assist you in some way. You need to focus on the positive. Focus on how you can change things, alter things, rather than always focusing on the situation itself. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So together, these two cards are saying that you need to kind of take a time out. You need to go into hermit mode. You need to rest. You need to like lay down your sword. Stop fighting. Stop fighting the changes that are happening. Stop fighting, you know, everything that's happening right now in the whole world is happening for a reason. It's bringing about positive changes. It is making us all look within. So, and that's what you need to do, Sagittarius. You need to quit focusing on all of the negative and start looking for the positive in whatever situation you're in. Stop resisting the change. And this is about resting, self-care. This is also about praying, asking for help, asking for guidance, asking how to move forward. Because at this moment, you're kind of at a standstill. You're not moving in the direction that you want. You're not moving towards prosperity because you're only manifesting more and more turmoil because that's what you're focusing on. So you need to take a time out, Sagittarius, and look within and figure out what direction it is that you want to go on in. Ask for guidance, ask for help, ask for support. This is kind of like surrendering. You don't have to do everything on your own. You can. It doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're incapable. It doesn't mean anything. We need other people to advance. We need to network. We need, you know, So take the time to go within, ask for guidance, release, surrender, let go, allow people to assist you in whatever way they can. And twice now I saw the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck and the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So to me, that means the Wheel of Fortune is always turning, okay? But if we resist it, if we don't allow it, if we don't get the right support to get the wheel moving, we just get stuck in a rut. And the wheel spins, but we're not going anywhere. We just keep repeating and repeating and repeating a cycle. So now we're clarifying the Two of Pentacles, please. And the Two of Pentacles is being clarified by the Six of Wands. So if you look at this, it's kind of like balancing your thoughts and reality. And if you balance your perception, if you understand that you don't have to do everything, juggle everything alone, that you can release some of your burdens, even if you're releasing them to spirit. If you're asking, you can ask your angels to help take away some of the burdens, to help balance things out. But your success is going to come when you surrender, when you let go, when you let spirit, when, there's a big message of surrender, let go and let God. Quit resisting the changes, because everything that is changing and happening is what you have been asking for, what you have been wishing for. And oftentimes we do that. We wish and pray for something, and then when it starts coming in, we start resisting it because we don't think it's real, because we don't think we're worthy, because we didn't actually in a sense believe that it was going to happen, and now it's happening, and it's like, no way, this can't be real. Or we're getting what we want, but it's not exactly the way we pictured it. So it's like, no, I didn't ask for that. But really, that was what you asked for, if that makes any sense. Again, I just start talking, and Spirit is actually the one who's relaying the message. But so your success comes when you can find balance between all of the things that you're juggling, when you can allow Spirit to guide you, when you can let go of trying to, when you let go of the outcome and just allow things to show up as they're meant to show up. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates for you. The overall energy of the last card is this, again, these feelings of despair, defeat, fears, worries, doubts. This is what you need to overcome right now in order to succeed. Releasing all of these toxic thoughts and believing that your dreams can come true, believing that, and allowing people to support you, to help you, to guide you, communicating with Spirit. So that's a beautiful message, Sagittarius. I hope that helped you on your journey. I thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful for all of you who like, subscribe, hit that bell, all of that good stuff. You know how it works. Until then, I will catch you next time.